eye. I wonder why I got 2 eyes in that.
I feel like we the man in black right now.
As we should.
But welcome back. We are here to give you the preseason week 1 recap. All the preseason 1 games are out the way. It's in the books. It's a good taste of football. I had missed it.
But yes, man, preseason football, good to have football back because we all know it's hard to live as a sport fan if football isn't here.
Yes, I missed it since February. And like, this is why I watched preseason football. It's not like preseason football is exciting. It's just I miss football so much. I just take whatever I can get.
Yeah, and that's why we're talking about preseason games. I'm going to be talking about some players who I'm disappointed in and some rookies who took my eyes away. And teams. Both definitely teams.
We are going to the Houston Texans versus the Patriots.
Kind of a snooze fest, to be honest. But before we get to, of course, the obvious CJ Stroud, we got to talk about Tank Dell. Is it Bell or Dell?
Tank Dell.
Dell? Oh, man.
Yeah, he close to Odell. Like, he is the new Odell.
Relax.
He is the new Odell. He got number 13.
Time.
Like, bro, I can see it right now.
I get it. See, look,
this is rookie Odell.
They've been calling this kid a little bit overrated.
Rookie Odell.
A little good series, but yes, man, he was looking good to catch after the grab, but then there were some moments where he did drop balls, but he still made some spectacular catch. Well, it still ended up being a touchdown because he kept going after the ball, and I respect that the most. But, you know, after one preseason game, bro, I got to see more. But there is promise there. I would be lying if I said there's no promise for you Texans fans out there. Let's go to the defensive side. Will Anderson Jr., it looked like he'll be a stud in the future. I still got to see more of him. Like, he disrupted a few plays here and there, but I didn't get to see a lot. I know y'all secondary safeties look fine out there. I forgot, like PTA or something like that, or out there. But then we go to the obvious CJ Stroud.
The line can't protect.
I was gonna say, yeah. Can I blame him that much? No, because the line
I could kind of blame him some. Like, he was slow on reads, on passes. Like he take like 3 seconds to get that ball out of there.
Well, yeah, and then threw a poorly interception when you gotta learn to let the play go, man. Throw it out, dunk it down to the tight end that was open there.
Well, yeah. Back, even though he kind of slow, like he probably could have had a chance if he did it when Dell turned right on his out route.
But you just gotta learn when he ain't there no more. Don't force it. Just throw it down, get a few yards, punt it. We go back to the next possession. I guess I give this a grade. The Patriots, we even talk about the Patriots.
Well, yeah,
Baby
Zappy
was all right, I guess.
He really didn't
I expected. Christian Gonzalez got bullied, kicked over, but he's still like a solid corner out there. And I think that's it, man. If I had to give a grade for the Patriots, they get a B. Texans, you get a D.
Yeah, I'll give Texans a C. Patriots, I can't even give it really a grade because I can't really tell what they're gonna be doing. But I just give it a C for just average.
Should we also grade star players, rookies or no?
Rookies, I give CJ Stroud a D.
Voice crack.
But yeah, he get a D.
Yeah, CJ Stroud get a D. Willis Sanders Jr. get a B. Christian Gonzalez can get a C plus. On to the next. Christian Gonzalez can get a C plus. On to the next.
The Vikings and the Seahawks.
Vikings and Seahawks. Oh my God, let's talk about the Vikings first. Okay, Jordan Addison. Oh my God, bro, it's gonna be a problem, bro. I already see you already, man. Just the plays that he was making, or the catch that should have been a catch. We all saw it. That should have been a catch. Man.
I don't know why Kevin O'Connell didn't challenge that. Like I get that this is preseason. But I'm like, man, you practice those scenarios, and then like it feels good that his catch will get rewarded.
Yes. And then Ty Chandler, a good backfield back there, especially when you got a Dalvin Cook, man, like that be looking promising little rookie here and there, catching that on those dinking dimes, and he can run the ball a little bit. Like I think a Ty Chandler, Jordan Addison could add something to that Vikings offense. And on defense, I don't know. Oh, Andrew Bruce Jr. Now you probably gotta let him go now, bro. I mean, not let him go, but man, just the up to the failure. You know, like it's just not looking good for him right now. That's all I gotta say. But now we go to the most impressive team in the series.
Like,
when I put these on,
I'm the most biased.
When I put the glass on, it means business. All right,
biased.
We saw a Seahawks, man. We saw Mike Morris. We saw Derek Hall putting in work. Tyreek Smith did good too. But then you look at a JSN, bro, gonna be a problem. I mean, like a problem. We didn't get to see a Devon Witherspoon, but man, like this team fully, when we talk about how the Seahawks play, oh my gosh, man, even Drew Lock looking good out there. Zach Charbonnet, if I said that right, was looking good out there, bro. Like, this team is just gonna be a problem, man. Like they say, like they just took over. They started off slow, but they ended great. If you know what I'm saying. No bias aside, I'm giving grades.
I said it's a bias.
Ain't no bias. If I got grade for the Vikings get a C- a little bit. Like yeah, good little spunkish there, but I see still a problem in that defense a little bit. And then if I have to give something for the Seahawks, A+. No bias.
I give them B- because they got to work on that run game, man. They was getting killed in that run game.
They stopped that halfway. What are you talking about?
I've seen some big runs.
You saw big runs, but it got stopped. All right, you go to the next game. My meaningful glasses is gone.
Alright, you got the Giants versus the Lions.
That's what I believe. What did you say?
So you got the Giants versus the Lions.
Mid versus mid. Now I was playing. I saw Jahmyr Gibbs out there putting in work, bro. Is going to replace DeAndre Swift easily, and maybe even be better than that. Who else is on there? Brian Branch, man, he did one big good hit. But that's all I think I saw from him out there. You know, they barely play, but still look like gonna be a nice slot corner or whatever they got him at. Whatever they playing him at, gonna be nice. And then we go to the
I gotta say one of my former quarterbacks, Nate Sudfeld. I know he hadn't really started for us, but he been on our roster. What kind of mess was that? 2 picks. Come on, Nate Sudfeld. I expect better for a Washington Commander quarterback.
Chase Cota, stat-wise, look like he'll be nice. But we go to the Giants. You know, I don't think they really even played anyone out there than unexpected that caught my eye, to be honest with you. But I guess it was okay. See Tyrod Taylor still out there. And I know they drafted Deontay Banks, but I don't think he really did much out there. Jalen Hyatt didn't show nothing out there either. So hey man, Giants, I'm looking for further preseason games to give you a further better evaluation on your team, because right now it is an L. And the Lions okay. They get Lions get another C, and the Giants get another D as a dumpster fire.
I disagree with that game because that's one game I haven't really watched, to be honest.
I watch these all off of highlights, just let this be clear.
I just did box scores. But then we got the Steelers versus the Buccaneers.
Kenny Pickett.
Baker Mayfield, he actually looked good this game.
We go to Baker.
Man, we gotta give Baker a hand clap.
You don't get the serious glasses.
Yeah.
But I still give him a hand clap. I mean, Baker was baking out there, pun intended. He was him, okay? Look like this guy can actually bake up a game. I'll stop there. And he actually like he can solidify, actually be the game manager that at least he can be, at least. Like, you can't be the first overall pick looking trash out there. But yeah, man, he had a great day out there. I didn't see much on the defensive side. If you're talking about the Bucks, like I didn't really watch that side. I don't know if Kalaji Kansas played or whatever on that side.
And then I see that Kenny Pickett, man, he doing a good year or two step.
I mean, yeah, it looked like he looked nice out there. George Pickens is gonna be a problem looking like in the future, man. Like that connection. Stud. I don't know if a Washington played, Daryl Washington played. I got to look at that. But defensive side, I mean, we already know Steelers are going to be good just on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, this is preseason, so it's hard to grade like that, but still.
They gave me a good feeling this year that they'll at least do more than just a winning record.
And back to Mitchell, to the quarterback, Mitch Trubisky, bro. Just bro, how are you falling? Like, you let a Mason Rudolph kind of better than you, man. Like, Mason Rudolph looked good out there, too.
Yeah. I don't know how Mr. Trubisky was picked so high.
Well, yes, I don't understand either. But right now, looking like you're a certified third option, not 2. Yeah. Didn't want to put in the book. Oh, yeah, that's probably it from here.
But anyway, I do give Steelers a B+ for this game.
Steelers a B+. You know, okay, I respect that. Steelers get a B Bucks get a C minus.
What you expect more out of him?
To be honest, play better on the defensive side. You have the studs for it, do it. But it was your second, third string, so I can't really blame him.
All right, the next one is the Packers versus the Bengals. Now that one, Jordan Love, man, taking that good step, man, taking the reins from Aaron Rodgers, man. Will the cycle continue from Brent Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love?
Who knows?
3 generational quarterbacks?
I don't know, but I did know that I did like what I saw in that highlight reel, in the film watching a little bit from a Jordan Love. Nice little loft pass for that touchdown. I mean, Packers fans dogging on this guy, but they might gotta jump the boat a little bit now. It's just one preseason game, so you can't really say much. But yeah, Jordan Love, I don't know who they had back there, but I know Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs was looking good enough out there to say that I think the Packers will win a lot more games. It all just comes down to Jordan Love.
Yeah, and I feel like him with 3 years experience will keep the Packers afloat.
Yeah, but
like at least will be like the same as Aaron Rodgers. I think 8-win season.
Oh
or
no,
it's like 8-7.
But I want to talk about the quarterback that's going to take Jordan Love's job, and that man name is Sean Clifford. He was him out there. Yes, he had a bad turnover too, but when you talk about the passes he was making, that I was seeing him make, bro, was looking like a prime Aaron Rodgers, if you asking me. I mean, he was connecting all with receivers and tight ends and running backs. And like, I think in the future, if Jordan Love doesn't work out, you got a promising candidate quarterback. You can mark these words in a Sean Clifford. He was him. Serious glasses back on.
But now we're going to go to the Falcons and the
You
Dolphins.
want to give them grades? You want to give them grades?
Oh, well, Packers, I would give them a G for a good game.
Wow.
Yeah, I just gave them like a B. Bengals, I just said C. Like, really didn't show too much.
Same. I'll let it go then.
But yeah, now the Falcons and the Dolphins, and none of them really played their starters.
Poo. Falcons disappointed me. How do I not see? I don't know if B. John was hurt. How did I not see him out there? Did I see a Kyle Pitts? I'm not sure. I don't think I saw that either. Drake London. I mean, just a bunch of boring facts. Dennis Ritter, Taylor Heineke, not out there. Like, what am I supposed to grade here? The C squad? Like, gosh, Dolphins. Even more of a pathetic show from the Dolphins. Like, this game is probably one of the worst ones that we have seen.
At least they played Mike Gaston.
Oh, Miles Gaston. Yeah, he was good out there. Yeah. No further ado, Falcons get an F. And not because you start with the Falcons, just because you disappointed me, and the Dolphins get a D. Not because you start with the D, because you
disappoint.
There you go.
Yeah, just put it. Y'all ain't using your starters. Like, all I had to do was see training camp clips, man. Like, at least give us a drive.
Oh, yeah. On to the next.
Alright, next one is the Broncos and the Cardinals.
I think you skipped.
Well, probably skip my team.
Yeah.
But I go to it.
Yeah, alright. The next, he said the Broncos and Cardinals. I mean, yes, the idea was to let Russ cook, and in Oreo fashion, it looked okay, but the line for the Broncos looked terrible.
I give it like a scrambled egg. Russell Wilson like a scrambled egg.
I didn't know that line for him was looking terrible. He made a good little darts and slant routes, I guess, a little bit. Got a touchdown, sat him out, but it just didn't look that good defense with the Broncos side. Always looked fine, decent enough. But then, yeah, it was all right. But I still need to see more if you want Russ to cook in my book. But then we go and we see Arizona Cardinals, man, like a round of applause for this team, man. Like, they down these guys.
People say they the worst team.
I mean,
got a preseason win.
It's a preseason game. But even still, though, they have went through all adversity, and they have found a way to win this game. Like, they was making fun of their training camps when one of the quarterbacks hit a corner in the back of the head with a helmet. But they still found a way to at least win in preseason. I think it was off of some field. I don't know. It was something that happened. Yeah, something like that. But, yeah, it was just fun and funny to see. And, yeah, Cardinals get a B+. Broncos. You probably get another D. There's a lot of D's getting passed out here.
Yeah, we talk creators, but I give them a C at least for finish off with a touchdown.
Ooh, the Broncos. Nah.
But yeah, the Cardinals, I'll give it a B plus for having a fight.
Especially with Sean Payton, bro. You gonna have me do all these rules, bro. We gotta win, even in preseason. Can't be losing. I can't do this. I can't do that. And now we can't win? No.
Yep. But then the next game that I kind of actually skipped that got a rain delay. Like, I was so itching to watch this team because this team is going to the Super Bowl. I repeat, they are going to the Super Bowl.
The Browns.
We can clip it. We can clip this right now.
Serious
The
classes.
Washington Commanders
Gotta go back on.
going to the Super Bowl. Sam Howell is that
I'm
guy.
not gonna lie, Sam Howell.
He is that guy.
Looked pretty good in that game.
Even
Okay.
Jacoby Brissett looked good.
They did. But you know what did look good?
What?
Who's guarding you right now?
Say what?
Who's guarding you right now?
No,
Nothing, right? So who was guarding Taylor Heike? Who was guarding Sam Howell and Jacoby Brissett? Exactly. That O-line. Trash. Garbo. There's no defensive line.
Yeah,
The Browns are
okay.
playing out there tonight. They playing second strings.
We got a safety because of the offensive line.
It was nothing out there blocking. And then I saw a little bit. I saw a little bit like when the game first started that the Washington Commanders had put out their little first strings out there, like a good amount of them, and they were struggling a little bit to get that run game. Like, and this the team was supposed to go to the Super Bowl. Don't make me laugh. This team didn't look that great to me. Honestly, the only that stood out was, of course, the quarterbacks, and that's honestly the most important thing.
Yeah, but I think
that's the most unsure.
17-0.
That's the most unsure position for Washington. But that defense was struggling a little bit on the run, and that line was some dookie buns.
But I give the Commanders an A plus
They get a C.
game.
Get a C. And the Browns. What's his name still?
I like
good?
Deshaun Watson was scrambling good. Like our defense was getting
good to see Malcolm
on that first drive.
Deshaun Watson. And
I know they didn't make it a stop, but they would have just kicked the field goal if it was real football.
Well, I think they would have drew up a better play on that 1 yard line. Ain't no way we run it twice, back to back, on with a different running back at that. Especially Nick Chubb is different. I think we did. But Dorian Thompson honestly looked good again. You know, this man gonna be an underdog, man. He might become for Deshaun Watson's job if that don't work out. I don't know. But he looked good enough to me to put the Browns, the hot take. The Brits gonna be the first team that's gonna be hired, even though they lost, and the Browns gonna get a B. Commanders get a C.
Well, yeah, but the next game is the Tennessee Titans and the Chicago Bears.
You know, this game is a little bit confusing.
Hey, now this is stat watching. Man. When you stat watching, you said Justin Fields,
bro, like
was
that's
the
why I was
best
like
quarterback
like,
in the preseason.
Imagine you just sitting on, I'm gonna say the toilet, but imagine you just sitting there and you just looking at like this game's going on. You just see Justin Fields with 2 touchdowns. Only three passes, 129 yards, and you see one of them is DJ Moore, who's not a running back. You're like, oh my gosh, like, this look like Justin Fields' year, bro. Like, you doing deep passes like that, and then I think what was that other running back? I forgot his name, but like they both had some deep touchdowns. Like one's 59 yards, the other 63 yards. Like I think something Coleman or something like that. Like that looked like, oh my goodness, man. Sign this guy up until you look at the game, and you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, nah. I like stat wise, you look like you're great. Watching it, it's like, yeah, no. That is stoppable. Very, very, very stoppable. And it's still unsure if you can throw the football or not. At least the line looked better for the Bears. At least that's the upside.
Yep.
They was able to block for those 2 touchdowns. But for Justin Fields, nah, man. It's still unsure if you can pass deep or pass at all. And then we go to the team that they played, the Titans. What more can I say about the Titans?
Yeah, Malik
Willis or
Will Levis.
Will Levis. Like Malik did not look good. He made questionable passes. It looked like he's a certified third. What's his name look good though? Will Levis looked better than Malik Willis. I can at least say that. Like, he looked promising. He threw a bad pick at the end, but hey, he looked way better than Malik Willis. Like, I think if you're gonna go with a future quarterback after Ryan Tannehill, it's looking like a Will Levis more than it is a Malik Willis. That's a mouthful.
Yeah. But in the next
Grades.
Well, Tennessee Titans, I'll give it C. Because like I really didn't see the real starters, or maybe I might just say like maybe even C minus just for those young quarterbacks.
I'm gonna give it to C minus Titans, and the Bears get a B. All right, you go to the next. Bills and Colts.
Yeah, but the Bills and Colts. The Anthony Richardson, he's one of the most exciting young quarterbacks that I have seen this preseason week, man. Don Darcy, I mean, he did have a bad pick. Not gonna lie, but that guy do got it on.
Oh yes, he do. And I think one of the receivers messed up his passes or something, dropped it.
Yep.
Then he had a pick, a very questionable pick. Now when it comes down to him, though, I think he's a little bit overrated now. Only because he's a good athlete, but when it comes to quarterback, I got to see more. That decision making don't look very good to me. And but you didn't really have the receivers out there tonight, except for thinking Josh Downs would be good for you, but. Coming in, yeah, man. The coach didn't really show me nothing. You, of course, got to see more. It's only one game. You know, all these are just one games. Then you go to the Bills. James Cook looked good, man. He looked like that's something that Josh Allen can rely on in the backfield a little bit. I don't know who else played for y'all, though. Did that tight end play? Whatever his name is.
I don't think Josh Allen played.
Well, of course, Josh Allen didn't play. Yeah, nah, he didn't play. Well, yeah, other than that, boring game. Or okay.
You ready? That was okay. The only thing I was interested was, Anthony Richardson and his play. Other than Gardner Minshew went 6 for 6, and then that Sam Ellinger went 8 for 9. So like they have some good dome from the three quarterbacks.
Okay. Yeah, man. But I have to give grades out there. My grades are harsh. Colts. C. Bills. Another C.
I gotta give them probably B for their win. And Matt
C
Barkley.
C plus.
Alright, now this is the only F I'm giving right now. The Jets and the Panthers.
I agree.
F. How can you put up 0 points?
Even before 0 points, I don't think he could have gotten past the 50-yard line. And then if you want Bryce Young to be your future, bro, every throw that man made, I saw him get smacked to the ground.
Yeah, that offensive line.
He got smacked.
Terrible.
He made some some good decisions a little bit here and there. He looked like he's the quickest.
I like how poised he was. He's just so comfortable, even though he know he's gonna take a hit.
He looked more quick thinker than the other ones.
I hope that he don't get scared to take a hit.
That's what hurt Russ. I feel like I'd be seeing Russ flinch way more than what he's supposed to. But yeah, back to Bryce Young though. But yeah, man, him playing wise, yard wise was trash, wasn't good. But then at the same time, him he looked like he can make some good throws, just get hit. Just need some time, Another time where I need to watch more. But as a whole for the Panthers, your defense was looking decent out there, but you still get an F. Only because your offense was that terrible. I don't know if it was play caller, line, or just that trash in general. Because any other quarterback got in couldn't score. Then we go to the Jets. Zach Wilson still looks to be better than what he did last year, at least.
Yeah, he looked more comfortable. Aaron Rodgers is helping that boy out.
Would you rather Aaron Rodgers or Zach Wilson finally was like, I don't want to seem like I was that much trash, that much worse, and I'm still boo-boo garbage off of whatever was going on. But yeah, Tim Boyle, nothing. But other than all that, yeah, man, decent work. Jets get an A, Panthers get an F.
Facts. Now we are going to the Jaguars and the Cowboys.
I'm surprised.
And let me introduce you to that other quarterback that basically made a Patrick Mahomes throw, kind of look like Trevor Lawrence a little bit. Man, I forgot his name.
Wow, he was introduced.
But I should highlight.
That's crazy. But while he's doing that, though, I am surprised Trevor Lawrence played in this game. And he threw a pick on one of the very observed possessions in this game. But he still rounded that up, being that his only bad throw, or whatever happened. And his only last turnover, I should say, at least. And he scored a touchdown. Every other quarterback looked good in this game, though.
Yeah, but
like
that
Cooper
quarterback name was Nathan Roque or Roque.
You messed up a lot.
Or Roque. Yeah, Nathan Roque.
I see.
I
have to see that throw.
That was one of the best highlights of preseason. Like that boy was about to get sacked, he spin out and just like boom,
yeah, I saw. They couldn't bring him down, and he was like halfway up, or the defender was halfway on him and threw it. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Fire, straight fire. Oh yeah, I think Will Greer looked okay, and Cooper.
Oh yeah, and that Deuce Vaughn.
I was about to say Deuce Vaughn.
He's scaring me.
Bro can be a tiny giant out there, man. And that's the thing, I always give tiny machines like that. 5'5", but still putting in work. Like I'm seeing not a young Zeke in there, but like a running back that has the enthusiasm and the grit to get better and even get stronger and even have the energy that Zeke once had. Like that's the running back that I'm seeing. Running back with energy, like ready to go on the offensive, go fire mode, bro. Like I haven't seen that from a Zeke in a while. That's probably why they let him go, because of the money. I don't know, but yeah. That's what I saw. He looked good out there, man. 5'5", but he is him.
Yeah, speaking of Zeke, he is now going to the New England Patriots.
That's disgusting.
And Dalvin Cook is going to the Jets.
I already know that. Kind of late.
I just released the news.
Still kind of late. Anyway, if I have to give a grade, the Jags get another A.
Yeah,
Cowboys,
I like a solid all around.
Cowboys can get a B. I'm okay with a B.
Well, even though they didn't play Dak, or they'll never play their starters.
Possibly.
And every preseason, that's what they do. And I know they probably might mess up Dak, man.
Who knows?
But like, it's gonna take them a while just to get running, man. To let them play the preseason, like the Eagles did against the Baltimore Ravens.
Watching this game as a Seahawks fan, when you saw Jalen Carter out there, you probably shedded up like one little tear. Was like, well, dang. But we never got to see a Devon Witherspoon, so you can't judge that yet. But looking at Jalen Carter, man, like he's look like he's trying to make people pay a little bit for passing up on him. I saw him bully there anyway. No, you can say his second string offensive line. You can say that, but he still was disrupting plays from what I've seen. He still is him. Kelly Ringo, okay. Nolan Smith looked decent. Offensively for the Eagles, it could have been better, but they ain't playing nobody, so it's all whatever.
Yeah.
And then the Ravens, Zay Flowers looked shifty out there. I see why they gave him the nickname Joystick. You know, him and Lamar, I can see, oh my goodness, it's going to be a problem.
And Justin Tucker is the GOAT kicker.
Obviously.
Man, got the biggest lip, man. Just kick it from the logo. Even though I did say, like, I tried to transition, say, like, yeah, the Eagles play stars, but they didn't play no Jalen Hurts, so I'm wrong about that. So I put that correction in there.
Yeah, very, very wrong. I don't know who else played for the Ravens. There's quarterback, the so-called Pro Bowler, and yeah, no one else really. So yeah, if I had to give a grade for the Ravens, I would give the Ravens.
I'll give them a B plus for keeping an undefeated streak alive.
Sure, I think they both.
And that undefeated preseason streak is going down Monday night.
Just let them fantasize
Against Washington Commanders.
Just gotta let them get it out.
We are going to the Zero Bowl. We ain't losing no games.
Just let them be.
No more games.
They'll stop soon, I promise.
We'll go undefeated the whole season.
And then the other grade for the Eagles will be another B.
Yeah. But the next one is the Battle of LA.
I didn't really get to see this one later on. I don't know if Quentin Johnson was good enough out there, or how who the Rams drafted. I don't know, but the Rams probably look more pitiful, at least more than the Chargers. Like Chargers, you look good offensively, I guess, but hey man, you didn't really play nothing, to be honest with you.
But just put up a lot of points, Chargers. I'll give y'all.
All right, Elijah Donson, 6 attempts for 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. That looks great. Good job. Yeah, that's all you get. So Chargers can get a B plus. Rams, you can be a D minus, because at least you score some points.
Elijah Doc.
How can I forget about my boy Stinson Bennett? I apologize. The Heisman winner himself in Georgia, man. Yes, now he looked good actually. I like to apologize. He honestly probably looked the best out of all the rookies quarterbacks we've seen, which is funny because they think he's gonna be the worst. But out of this preseason game, yes, if he was alpha quarterback, he would be the best that had played this preseason game out of those specific rookies that we saw. But your team gets a D still, so.
Yeah, but Elijah Doxson, man, he might take Austin Eckler's spot while Austin Eckler
is upset.
Yeah, he's upset with the contract stuff. I know they're doing them wrong. But when you got a running back to just ball like this, just coming up out of nowhere, that would be hurting y'all.
Yup.
I know y'all like that as a team. Like, you would love to have two good running backs, but come on, I want to understand. Y'all got to do the running backs right, man.
Hey, it's good. Like, for them, man, like the business, man, it's hard, man. Like getting the same guy, same productions, but one costs less than the other. Who I'm gonna keep on?
Yep. But now you got the Chiefs and the Saints, which that the Chiefs actually play Patrick Mahomes for a drive, like other teams should be doing for their starters, but just give them one drive. One drive. I'm good.
It's really more about that other quarterback. I forgot his name, but he made a Patrick Mahomes type of throw where he escaped out the pocket and did like a dive throw kind of with the right arm for a touchdown, and it got Patrick Mahomes hyped because it kind of got me hyped. I'm not even a Chiefs fan. I was like, oh my gosh, Andy Reid's over here incubating quarterbacks that can do spectacular things, and it's kind of getting on my nerves. But at the end of the day, man, it was still spectacular. I feel like it was the Shane guy. I don't know. It was
Shane. Because I end up blaming Galver. We already know who he is.
So yeah, it had to be him. And then Richie James, another target weapon that's like it's gonna be given to Patrick Mahomes. Andy Reid, how do you do it?
He is that legendary coach.
That boy's great. And then we go to the Saints. I mean,
and Derek Carr, he started out his drive high.
That first drive I saw, and I was like, dang. Are the Saints offense back?
Y'all need to put respect on my boy Derek Carr.
I wouldn't really say
all y'all NFL fans that Derek Carr
give him a
was
decent
like
one.
Trash.
But I was more happy of seeing Alvin Kamara perform again more than Derek Carr. Seeing Michael Thomas out there again more than Derek Carr. Like that's what I seen there. But Derek Carr still look good in those drives.
Yeah, I would like give him an 82 overall quarterback.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Man.
But yeah, Jameis Winston is still Jameis Winston, but he didn't look bad. He looked good. There's been times where he kind of held the ball too long and got sacked, or he couldn't get the ball out in general and got sacked. But other than that, man, he looked fine. And no one care right now about a Jake until he proves something more.
And then the next one, the last one.
Great. Chiefs get an A, Saints get a B.
Man, I gotta give them both an A. Because you by that kicker.
I was gonna say that. I think fine. Both get an A.
Yep, team.
And the last one.
The Raiders and the 49ers. Man, Jimmy G did not play that game. 49ers, Trey Lance.
You're probably wondering.
I feel sad for the boy.
You're probably wondering why I put the glasses back on. And it's simply for the reasons because I hate the Niners. And seeing a Trey Lance like this actually hurts my heart. Like you're destined to be second in command. Sam Darnold looked better than you. Brock Purdy already took your job.
He was a 7th-round pick.
When what's his name, Jimmy G left, and you were looking like, oh yeah, now it's my team. But now Mr. Irrelevant came along and just took your job. And I don't blame why he did take your job because you didn't look that great at all. And you got blown out. You know, the Raiders, they was trying so hard in this game. But hey, who cares? You win, where it's at, and if you get the dub, you get brag any dub you get.
Yeah, and he ended up doing a pass and touchdown. That should have been a pick.
Well, yes, exactly. Like that decision that happened, I'm like, what are you looking at? What are you trying to accomplish there? You basically got the luck and the draw. What Madden watches when they make their games and say, oh yeah, this happens every single game. And you lucky that corner tip, and it got caught by another receiver tight, wherever that was, and that, and on your resume, that should have been another pick there. Like that was a terrible game for you, my boy. And because of that game, you give the Niners an F.
Yes.
Raiders get an A.
For the domination. But yeah, but that's it in our preseason recap, man. Let us know. We'll do more videos like this, more Beyond the Way, and yeah, man, make sure that y'all be great, be good,
And I'll catch you later.
Gswagger out. Peace.